Hi. Nice to see you guys again. Thank you for staying in for tuning in for so long. Right now I'm going to read you the fourth chapter of Twilight, the girl who was in love with the vampire. By cullenluverlol. LOL. Again, I'm going to read this normally, but if you read along, you'll see how horrible her spelling and grammar really are. Okay, chapter 4's title is called Weddings. I wonder what's going to happen. Okay, so let's start. I was walking down the hall in school when I saw Ed with Bella. She was asking him something and crying all over the place. What is going on? I snarled, and Edward hugged me and said, It's okay. I was trying to ignore her. But she won't go away. Please, please, Edward, she cried. I really want to go to homecoming with you. I go every year with no date, and now I'm in love with you, and I want to be your date. I want you to be my date. What's the problem here? Anyone that actually read the fucking book would know that Bella doesn't even like to dance. Like, Edward had, forced her to go to prom. Really, seriously. It doesn't make any sense. Did she actually read the book? I need to ask her. But there's, so many freaking people who, reviewed her right now. I doubt she's ever gonna read it. Shut the fuck up, Edward said. Can't you see that I already have a date? This is my girlfriend, Twila. Yeah, you better back off, I told her. Otherwise, things might get messy. She ran away screaming. So, have you seen Emmett? I asked him. He wasn't in homeroom today. Yeah, Twila. She spelled Twila wrong. How do you spell Twila wrong? He transferred out of the school so he could go on tour with Gerard. Have I been saying Jared Way? No, I said Gerard Way. Okay, never mind. But he's a vampire. I stalked at this. But you're a vampire too, Ed said. Oh yeah, I said, author's note. I didn't forget. I was waiting for the right moment to bring it up again. Oh, you forgot. You really forgot. So we both turned into bats and flew to class. No one noticed. How does no one notice two bats flying into a classroom? I mean, I personally have not been to Forks, Washington, but I think that if I was and I saw two bats flying around in broad daylight, I'd be like, what's going on? You know? Just the fact that no one noticed, I'm like, were you guys really quiet about it? Maybe? I don't know. When school ended, I went to my car and drove home. When I got there, my sister was getting married. Okay. Oh my SG, are you getting married to Jasper? I could not believe it. Yeah, she smelled. I love him and he's going to live with us now. I started to cry because Ed and I weren't married yet. Midnight tried to hug me, but I shot her away because her life was so much better than mine. I'm already 16 and not married yet. Tears swam down my beautiful face. I'm already 16, not married yet? Really? Is that your goal in life, to get married before you reach puberty? Just asking, because unless you're in a cult who marries you off at 16, I'm pretty sure your life will not end when you turn 16. I'm just saying. You know, I'm older than 16, and I'm still not married yet. I don't need... What? That makes no sense to me. What is going on in this girl's, little head that she thinks that 16 is a good age to get married? That's not right. Suddenly, they all shouted, surprise! Midnight and Jasper weren't getting married. It was for me and Ed. Author's note. They got married the next day instead. Okay, then. No way, I was so inflated. Edward and me had an amethyst ceremony in my hose. So we were husband and wives. Husband and wives? What? Did Edward, marry more than one person that day? What just happened there? Midnight, Jasper, Esme, Emmett, Gerard, Rose, and we're all there. So was Alice. I hope you're not mad that me and your brother are married, I said to her gothically after the wedding. Is gothically even a word? I'm just asking because I know goth is a word. But, just someone dictionary.com it or something. I told you that I don't like you that way. I'm not Les. Sigh, she knew. So we all went to a party and had lots of blood. When we went back to my house, someone rang the bell and I answered it, making out with Edward. She was making out with Edward while she was walking to the door. Okay, okay. Hey, if they can do that on Total Drama Action with, that, I think it was Bridget and Jeff or whatever, I guess I can believe it. Why did you marry him, you ignoramus? Shouted a guy at the door. It was Bibby Brown. Who's Bibby Brown? He ran in on his wheelchair and Jacob Oh no! What? No! Bibby Brown is Bibby Brown is Billy Black. Why did you change it completely? No. Don't you dare touch Twila, snotted Ed. Everyone came to see what was happening. Why would I touch her? She's hideous. He glared at me. That's it. Now I have to kill you, boomed my husband. He turned into a savage like the time I went to his house. And I told him to stop because I needed to talk to Bolly and Jacob. He stopped. Okay, why don't you want us to be together? Why is our love so bad for you? He cried. It's because I can't say it, said the guy in the wheelchair. Yeah, why would I'm only asking this because she made a mistake again. Why would Billy and Jacob care? They're both vampires. It wasn't like when they got married in the 4th book or whatever. Bella was a human. Twila is not. So why would they care? I'm just, stating the obvious. Just spit it out, everyone said. He began to cry hysterically. Maybe the song will help you understand. He started to sing in his crappy old voice. Okay, apparently this story is doubling as a musical because everyone is singing some type of song. Okay. Well, I miss you. I miss you so far. In the commotion of our kiss, Dad made it so hard. Well, Gerard was furious because that was his song, and he started to attack him because of copyright infringement. Author's note, I didn't own the lyrics to the song either. That's great. I don't care about that. I care about the fact that you just ruined the story. There was a big fight, and I started to cry. Oh no, you're in love with me. You're in love with me, aren't you? And Bobby ran away from Gerard and said, yes, Edward killed him. Okay, so Edward just broke the treaty that the Cullens and the Indian shapeshifter people had for a few years now. They changed it. After a few hundred years of peace, he goes and kills basically the oldest dude of the tribe. Great job, Edward. It's now a free-for-all for, killing and all that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I sure didn't. And I'll see you guys in the next chapter, Chapter 5, which is entitled, can't talk today. Chapter 5 is entitled, Cheaters and Suicide. I wonder what's going to happen next. See you guys next time.